Please don't be a lazy ass salesperson that sends email subject lines like this. Sending a just checking in email has never worked for me, and it's probably never worked for you either. So if you pay attention, in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to share with you a free way that you can increase your engagement with customers over email. And it's something also that will help you differentiate yourself from other people. I don't care what you're selling, what industry you're in. If you use email ever as a form of communication with your customers, you're going to want to pay attention and check this out. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go over to Vidyard.com. It's a free tool that allows you to upload videos like YouTube, but you can grab a quick link and you can send it out to somebody in a text message or an email. Now, the next portion of this is pretty important. You can send them a video inside of that email with a link, and it will create a thumbnail. But what you can do is you can change that thumbnail into a GIF, and you can get one of these little boards on Amazon for like literally $10 or something like that. Put your customer's name on this whiteboard. Then shoot a quick little GIF of that video email and then drop that inside of your email. That's going to be engaging. It's going to be unique. It offers some personalization. And trust me, it's actually going to work for you. At least a whole lot better than just checking in or some of the other lazy ass email subject lines that you probably are using right now, hoping, wishing, and praying that people are going to do business with you. One of the other things that I really enjoy about Vidyard is the fact that you will actually receive a notification once that video gets watched. They'll even tell you what percentage of that video has actually been watched. I know that this is probably not new for some of you. Some of you probably definitely know about Vidyard. But how many of you guys are still being lazy, still not using a whiteboard, still not creating GIFs, and still not using video within your email to get attention, differentiate yourself, and ultimately increase your engagement? Think about it. You're probably not really doing it all of the time. I know that I don't do it all of the time, but I probably do it a whole lot more often than you do, and that's exactly why I get better results than most people. It's just about doing a little bit of the extra work. Now, of course, this isn't a scalable thing. This is not something that you're going to want to do on every single email. But for those high priority emails, those follow-up attempts, those executives you're trying to get a hold of, do something a little bit different than just checking in. I like to say, if you are trying to check in with your customer long enough, sooner or later, they're just going to check out. And that's exactly why I created things like the Follow-Up Black Book and the Sales Academy, so that people like you can actually get actionable information that works in today's market with today's actual buyer. So if you're interested in any of those things, I dropped some notes in the description, but there's a couple of other things worth sharing. I have been preaching to clients for years, well over a decade, the power of sending a selfie video. Of course, I just talked about dropping a video in an email, but what if you have your customer's cell phone number, or what if you're connected with them on Instagram or Facebook or some other place? The thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop open your camera, and then you're going to want to turn that camera over to you, and then you're going to want to slide it over to video, and you're going to shoot somebody a selfie video. There are literally an unlimited number of ways that you can use a video to follow up with your customers, and you don't even have to rely on email. Now, doesn't that sound grand? You can use these videos pre-appointment, post-appointment, in perpetuity for as long as you want to help establish a relationship with your buyer. Show off a little bit of your personality. Show them that you're a real human being and ultimately a person worth doing some business with, or at the very least, responding to. That's exactly why sending lazy ass emails is ineffective. You have to do something a little bit different, and you got to put in a little extra work, and likely you'll end up making a lot of extra money. Because at scale, imagine doing this 1,000 times a year to 1,000 new prospects. Your chances of converting those buyers are higher when you're doing something different and when you're putting in a little personalized work. Ultimately, that's all that I have time for today. If you're interested in learning a bit more about some killer follow-up techniques, I would recommend clicking the links below in the description or popping over to wherever it is that I've dropped a link to some more additional valuable information for sales professionals looking to get more out of the sales game and looking to make more money.